Here's 7 reasons why you do not want your assets to get locked up in probate court and why you need a living trust. Hey guys, Mark Cassara here. I'm the financial insurance guy on TikTok. I make hard things easy to understand. Make sure you follow this account for more. So 7 reasons why you do not want to get held up in probate court. If you've ever been in probate court, you know that it just destroys lives. It takes months and years. So that's actually the number one reason. Number one reason is it's time consuming. The average probate court journey is about 6 months to could be multiple years that your assets could get locked up in probate court. Number 2, it's expensive between lawyers' fees and documents that need to get signed and court orders and appraisals on your assets. It eats into the value of your estate. Number 3, it's a matter of public record. Everything that gets put in probate is open to the public. And it's like open shooting season, guys. If you owe anybody money or your family owed anybody money, they can go and try to claim it and try to get your assets. And what probate will do is they'll sell off your assets, liquidate your estate to pay off your debtors. It's a nightmare. Number 4, it's complex. You can't do it on your own. You have to hire legal representatives. You have to understand the ins and outs. You literally can't do it on your own. So you're in a rock and a hard place. You have to hire people, which is, again, expensive, to help you along that journey. Number 5, delay in distribution. That means it's, again, back to that time-consuming point. It's going to delay the assets being paid out to your family or being distributed to your family. So if you had somebody that claims right or was left in a will, a part of an estate, a home, a car, some type of assets, and they're innocent, they didn't do anything wrong, they could wait years to get those assets. Number 6, disputes and litigation. That means if you have friends or family or even neighbors that had a grudge against you and they want to try to get some, they can literally go to court and file a judgment and try to take some of that estate from you and your family. And last but not least, number 7, it's inflexible. There's inflexibility, which means it's not flexible, which means it's very rigid and there's not a lot that can change. And judges don't give a lot of leeway. They don't really care. You're just a number. You're just a dollar sign to them. So, there's no hope of you trying to plead your pity party to the judge and trying to get things released any quicker because it ain't going to happen. So that's why you need a will. But not just a will, you need a will and a living trust. See, a living trust will prevent any of your assets getting held up in probate court because essentially the will owns everything, you don't. And if your family had a will, the will owns everything and your family doesn't. So therefore, it bypasses probate. It's a contractual agreement. It goes to whoever the assets are directed to go to without any issues, without being held up in court, without lots of lawyers' fees. Guys, get a living trust. It's simple to set up. It's not really that expensive when you think about the bigger picture. If you'd like a little more information about this, DM me the word estate, and I'll make sure I send you a 40, 50-minute video. We recently recorded a masterclass. I'll make sure I get that in your hands. And then, if you're ready to move forward, you can sit with one of our experts, trust experts, and we'll get you set up for a family trust, and we'll get you protecting your assets. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you follow this account.